Evan Lazar here for CLNS Media, where the Patriots just wrapped up day 11 at training camp, the second consecutive day in pads for the Patriots. That's 4 out of 11 practices now in pads. And we're going to start with the quarterbacks, Cam Newton and Mac Jones. I think an important element of this quarterback battle that we have to point out here at training camp is how often the Patriots quarterbacks are repping against the starting defense. Cam Newton went 6 of 12 with a drop and an interception against the starting defense on Monday. That's 12 throws against the starters. Mac Jones went 4 of 7 with a drop against the starting defense. So Jones is getting some opportunities against the starters. 7 opportunities against the starting defense, and he completed 4 of them. Now, late in practice, Jones put on an absolute show in a 2-minute drill that really encapsulated a very good practice for the rookie quarterback, but that came against the scout team defense. With that being said, Jones had 4 straight completions, including a wheel route to Sony Michel and a really nice back shoulder throw to Marvin Hall with Justin Bethel in coverage, where he just kind of lit it up against the scout team. Went 4 passes in a row right down the field and into the end zone. And as much as you want to put a caveat on that performance and say, hey, it's against the scout team, thrown against Justin Bethels, you're thrown against Anthony Jennings as the backup linebacker, against Sony Michel on that wheel route, and that is certainly an important part of the discussion. But at the same time, as a rookie quarterback and as a first-round quarterback, you want to see your first-round QB light up the scout team. You also want to see him be able to throw to different receivers and work with guys that might not be NFL caliber wideouts. We're talking about Marvin Hall, who's probably not going to be on this team in a month. He's not throwing to Nelson Aguilar and Kendrick Bourne and Johnny Smith in these situations and Jacoby Myers. He's throwing to guys like a Marvin Hall, for example. He also completed a pass to Gunnar Olszewski in that 2-minute drill. So working with the backups against the backups, and Mac Jones is still performing well. That's the good news for the Patriots rookie. Now, in terms of Cam Newton, there's certainly some great elements to his practices every single day. He threw a beautiful wheel route to James White with Kyle Van Noy in coverage, where he dropped it in the bucket. A really nice dive by Cam Newton on that throw. I thought earlier on in practice, he made a nice read to come off his first read and find a wide open Johnny Smith up the seam and pull the trigger on the throw. It wasn't his first read. Johnny Smith was open on the backside of the play, and Cam was able to find it and make the defense pay for the coverage bust. That was a very nice throw. There was also a good throw in the middle of the field to Kendrick Bourne, away from Anthony Jennings, dropping over the middle in coverage and kind of protecting his receiver against the oncoming linebacker. Good moments from Cam Newton, but there are also some bad ones sprinkled in there as well. And not to say that Jones doesn't have his bad moments, but for Cam Newton, you're still looking for that consistency down in and down out that you want out of an NFL starting quarterback. Later on in practice, throwing an interception to Adrian Phillips behind Jonnu Smith, put the ball in a better position, I would say, for Adrian Phillips to catch it than Jonnu Smith to catch it. He also had N'Keal Harry open on a deep post pattern for a touchdown. He blew by Michael Jackson on the deep post, and N'Keal Harry was wide open behind the defense, and Cam Newton overthrew the ball, and it was overshot N'Keal Harry a little bit on that play. So again, you see the good things from Cam. I highlighted a couple of those throws. You see some of the inconsistent throws still. A much better overall process and much better accuracy from Cam, certainly, in this training camp than what we saw last summer. But if you're the Patriots starting quarterback, you still want to see more consistency down the field from Cam Newton. And at some point in time, if Mac Jones continues to light up the scout team, they're going to have to give him more and more opportunities against the starting defense. For the rest of our Patriots coverage down here at day 11 of training camp, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Patriots Press Pass. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter at EasyLazar and us on Twitter at PatriotsCLNS, and read me on CLNSmedia.com. I'm Evan Lazar for CLNS Media. Thanks for watching.